guys, I have been meaning to get around to piecing this video together. It's been so long since all of these little clips were filmed. They're from whenever we were telling our families that we were expecting. So this was back in December and it is now almost August, so it's been almost 8 months, and I just recently looked back on all the different clips we have and I absolutely love them. They make me so happy, they make me so emotional at the same time. But mostly I just wanted to share with you guys and keep it for whenever Aspen's older and she can look back on, oh yeah, she's excited, she's right here next to me. So Aspen can look back on it whenever she's older and see how excited everyone was for her arrival. So I'm actually filming this at the end because I totally forgot that we told Boomer's mom first whenever she came to visit us in California and for Thanksgiving, and there was just no way that we would have been able to hide it from her that I was, I think, 3 months pregnant at the time. And so this is a clip we decided to tell her with, it said baby J spelled out on the Christmas tree, and then it had a little ornament like ultrasound underneath it, and she was like not believing us whatsoever, but eventually she realized like we were being for real and it was super cute. That's the Christmas tree, go look at.
You're gonna be a grandma.
Are you serious? Yes. What were you gonna say? This is so exciting. Yes. Okay, so the first people that we told, well, first family members that we told were my parents. It just so happened to work out that we drove to Illinois and the first people that we were seeing were my parents. Boomer's mom now lives in Florida and Boomer's dad lives in South Carolina. So we drove to Illinois first and my parents were there, and we ended up telling them with a book. And it was funny because whenever my dad opened the book, you'll see that he's just like, oh cool, a picture book, like we said it was their Christmas gift. And my dad opens it and he just like flips, I think he flips like the second or third page, and he's like, oh great, a photo book. And my mom like couldn't tell what it was because it was upside down, and then she was the one who saw it, and then they both realized that we were expecting.
Oh my God, does he look like he's starving?
No.
He's like eating salad. Is this for both of us? Mm-hmm. Paper's so cute. 2000.
Dad can't read it. What does it say?
2020. Is it like a photo thing?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Gonna read it.
Here's to a year we will never forget.
Oh wow.
You skipped the first one.
Sorry.
Okay, maybe I should have done this. What? Are you pregnant?
Oh my. No way.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Surprise! Merry Christmas!
Oh, baby. Congratulations.
Surprise!
Oh my God! I'm gonna be grandma.
You're gonna be grandma. Dad's like, sweet pictures. So the next person that we told was my sister, which was like 20 to 30 minutes later after we told my parents. She was actually on her way over to come see us because I hadn't seen her. It could have been a year. I don't remember the last time that we were home, but so she was like on her way over right away. And for her, we gave her a mug. She was always into Ray Dunn. Recently she hasn't been into it as much, but I knew even like way back when we weren't even thinking about having a baby, I knew that that's how I wanted to tell her, and I actually bought this mug. Like, Ray Dunn is crazy. If you know anything about it, these women and men are absolutely crazy when it comes to Ray Dunn. I bought this mug and it just said Aunt. It wasn't like a highly sought after mug, but I couldn't find it in any of my stores and we were about to go home, and so I knew that I wanted it and I wanted to have enough time to ship it to her house. And so I just like took it and I bought it from someone online and paid to have it shipped. It was like, it wasn't bad. It was like $25, which some of those mugs can go for like 100, and they're literally $5.99 whenever you buy them in the store. But so I spent like $25 on this mug, and then literally 2 days after it got to our house and I was out at Marshall's, I found like 3 of the ant mugs. But anyways, so I gave her a Ray Dunn ant mug, and that's what you're gonna see her opening. It's super cute, and she knew immediately like what it meant. My parents were like, is she gonna know what that means? Like, maybe she thinks it's for Cairo. I'm like, no, she's gonna know that we're expecting, but it's super cute.
It's 10 cents. What? No way! Oh my gosh! No way!
So I can't remember if it was in between telling my parents and telling my sister, or if it was after and they were all there. But we did give them a little gift to tell them the gender as well, and I'll pop a picture up right here. I think I took a picture before, whenever I was wrapping it, but it was just a little box that had like a bow in it to let them know it was a girl, with additional ultrasound pictures that weren't already in the book. And we ended up giving that to all 3 sets of parents to let them know the gender. I had to pick up little baby Aspen because she was getting grumpy all by herself. But the next group of people that we told were his siblings, minus his 2 younger sisters that live in South Carolina with his dad. We went over to his sister's house that same night that we told my parents and my sister, and we weren't planning on telling them because we really wanted to tell all the parents first before we told siblings, and we weren't going to see his dad in person for another 3 or 4 days, I think. But we just couldn't wait. We were so excited, and we didn't have a special way planned necessarily that we wanted to tell them, but I did get Boomer a dad hat. It's just like a hat that says dad on it on the front, and so he decided to wear that, and he wore it backwards whenever we came into the house, and then whenever we were all like sitting around just talking, he turned it around, and that's whenever you see his older sister Bree like, what is going on? And so she was the first one that noticed, and then eventually everyone else picked up on it. At that point, Boomer's mom and stepdad already knew that we were pregnant, so they were just waiting for someone to pick up on it. But that one's really funny too, to see his siblings' reactions. His youngest brother Drew actually wasn't there either. He came later in the night, and I thought I got a video of telling him, but I can't find it. But basically he was just like, oh cool, I think. I don't really remember, but
But he wasn't.
What? What's going on?
Okay, like, are we gonna say, anybody gonna acknowledge that?
go ahead.
Is anybody looking at Boomer's hat? Are you serious?
Oh.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Oh,
So next on the list was his dad's family a few days later, whenever we were visiting in South Carolina, and this was a little different. We decided to tell them, we did give them the book that we gave my parents, but first we gave them 2 separate gifts, and one was a Clemson onesie because they live in Clemson now, and one was a Michigan onesie because Boomer and his dad grew up loving Michigan, and they both just had little ultrasound pictures in them, and we had them open them together. It was the day before Christmas, so they really weren't expecting it. I don't think anybody was expecting it, but and then his 2 little sisters were right there too. They weren't in the video, but they were super excited too. And then we let them open the same gift that had the bow and the ultrasound in it to let them know that little baby Aspen was the girl.
You better slow down. Can I be like my grandma?
Yeah, you gotta be. I like being honest. I like being in the lead.
Yeah, because then she'll know if you open it. She'll know what hers is.
You're gonna break.
OMG.
You taped it. I hope it's lingerie.
Oh, maybe. Sorry.
Why are you laughing? You know what lingerie is?
Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay, paper.
Yay!
1, 2, 3. Shut the hell up!
Oh, she did that.
You guys are gonna be grandparents.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Oh my god!
Serious.
Oh, crap. Yep.
Oh my God! Congratulations. Is he crying? He's crying.
But she had one, I had one.
So the last clip that I have is of Boomer's mom's family finding out on Christmas. Boomer's mom decided to give her mom, so Boomer's Mimi, the gift with the book in it, and then Mimi opened it and she knew right away. And it's funny because Papa, her husband, was like so confused, had no idea what the pictures meant. Very similar to my dad. No idea what the pictures meant. And then you can see in the video she also opens the gift with the bow and the ultrasound to let everybody know it was a girl. And that one, it seemed like they knew it was coming because it was like weird that they'd be like, okay, let's FaceTime Boomer and Cheyenne to open gifts, because normally we can't make it to their Christmas, or if we do, we're like late or something and we don't normally get a FaceTime. So some knew it was happening. I don't think Mimi and Papa knew what was going on, unless maybe they did, I'm not sure. But either way, it was still super cute. That one makes me teary-eyed too, because you can see that Nikki, Boomer's mom, is crying in the background already before the gift is even open. But that one's super special too.
That's cute.
No, yes, you will. If you do, I'm gonna tickle to you, piss your pants.
What? Are you serious?
Oh, yay!
What? Hang on. You're gonna make me cry. Congratulations, you guys. There's another one. Congratulations.
What is?
Are they gonna have a baby?
And there's what?
All I can see is a ball. Oh, congratulations. I told you they were gonna have a baby.
There's another gift. Okay, there's another gift. There's another gift.
I
Hey,
told
Walter,
you.
Boomer and Cheyenne have a
Hey,
baby.
put Cheyenne on the phone.
1 second.
Hey.
Open it more. Uncle Donnie has something to say to you. Ready?
That's a girl!
It's a girl! That's exciting!
Come here. Let me see that phone. I knew you were pregnant when you were drinking a soda, Mountain Dew at lunch, and you said you drove Boomer home and you were drinking. I knew it.
I told him
Hey.
somebody was going to pick up on that.
Hey. Congratulations, guys.
All right, so those are all the clips that we have of telling our families that we are pregnant. We did have some screen recordings of telling Boomer's grandparents, so Aspen's great-grandparents, that we were expecting, but they didn't turn out very well. You can't really tell what's going on. You can't hear them. But otherwise, we are so happy that we got those videos of telling everybody, because looking back on them now, I love them, but I know in 10, 20 years, I'll absolutely love them, and I'm sure Aspen will love looking back on them. But if you guys were interested in seeing how I reacted to finding out I was pregnant, I did record that too, as well as telling Boomer. And so those are also on my channel if you want to look at them. But thank you so much for watching, and we will see you later. Bye. Say bye.